In today's show, the Bitcoin price drops to its lowest level since May as the Ethereum market trades at an 18.4% loss. In today's show, I'll be breaking down the latest technical analysis, including Crypto Capo. If the price reaches to the low $20,000, you'll see most of crypto Twitter calling for $10,000 or even lower. That will be the bottom confirmation, and Van de Pop shares that we could be heading to $26,000 to $24,000, and quoting Glassnode Analytics. With the price declines over the weekend, the Ethereum market has fallen below the Ethereum realized price of $1,781, and quoting Mike McGlone, if the stock market keeps going down, virtually everything will have peaked. Just some normal reversion can feel like a crash in the 2020-2021 risk asset pump may go down in history like 1929 and 1999. And as Plan B shares here, 1 Bitcoin equals 18 ETH, just like 5 years ago in April 2017. And quoting Edward Snowden, gold is just Bitcoin that can't be sent over the internet. And quoting legendary investor Stan Druckenmiller, if we are going to have an inflationary bull market, I want to own Bitcoin. Also in today's show, over $521 million in crypto is liquidated in just 24 hours as Ethereum plummets to a 14-month low. Also in today's show, Do Kwon dismisses allegations of cashing out $2.7 billion from Terra/Luna. As Fatman Terra shares here, some of you thought 80 million per month was bad. That's nothing. Here's how Do Kwon cashed out $2.7 billion over the span of mere months, thanks to DGenBox, the perfect mechanism to drain liquidity out of the Luna and UST system and into hard money like USDT. And Do Kwon responded to the allegations and wrote, "This should be obvious, but the claim that I cashed out $2.7 billion from anything is categorically false." Also in today's show, crypto market pullback imminent. According to top analysts, here's his downside targets for Bitcoin and altcoins. Quoting Justin Bennett here, it doesn't get much cleaner than this. Today's breakdown from total opens up to $1 trillion. Psychological level, the actual objective is $950 billion to be exact. $1 trillion was also the most heavily traded level during the early 2021 consolidation. And remember, the Bitcoin will be the closest to that negative 15% mark. Alts, especially the lower caps, will probably outpace it by 1.5 to 2x. Also in today's show, Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital expects the next crypto bull cycle to start in Q4 of 2022. Quoting him here, "My hope is that by the fourth quarter, the economy will be slowing enough that the Fed says we are going to pause, and then you'll see the next crypto cycle start. Then Bitcoin will break from equities and lead markets. Rates are going to 5% in the US, and I hope crypto can decouple. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more, in today's show." Here are Crypto News Alerts. I drop a brand new episode every single day. The goal is to get to 100,000 subs. If you like getting at crypto, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right. And ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, including weekends, just like this. And today's episode is brought to you by BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors and the #1 platform to buy, sell, and earn crypto. Now, they have currently paid out over $15 million in crypto rewards. One of their flagship products is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, where you can earn 3.5% Bitcoin back on all your purchases within your first 90 days and 1.5% back thereafter. To take advantage of this, all you need to do is click my referral link in the description right down below, and you'll see if you're approved with no impact to your credit score. Now, another flagship product of theirs is their BlockFi loan, where you can borrow money at rates as low as a 4.5% APR. That's right, you don't have to sell your crypto to get the cash. At BlockFi, you can borrow funds against your crypto assets and get a loan while you continue to hodl, truly making this a no-brainer. To take advantage of this, use my referral link in the description right down below and claim your bonus of up to $250 today. And let's get this crypto, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. How's it going, crypto fam? Make some noise in the live chat. The Bitcoin saw further losses this morning on June 12th as thin weekend trading volumes fueled an ongoing sell-off, which you can see here in the Bitcoin 1-hour candle chart, and alts are getting absolutely wrecked. Now, data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro in TradingView showed Bitcoin hitting lows of 27,100 on its 6th straight day of downside. And with hours to go until the weekly close, the pair was in danger of resuming the losing streak, which had previously seen a record 9 weeks of red candles in a row. And to avoid that outcome and put in a second green close, Bitcoin needs to gain over $2,000 from the current spot price, which at the time of this recording was $27,400. And with support levels failing to change the mood thanks to the thinner liquidity during the weekend's out-of-hours trading, analysts feared that a retest of May's 10th month lows was due. Quoting crypto analyst Mikhail Van de Pop, well, Bitcoin couldn't hold 29,300 and started dropping down some more, looking to see how the 28,000 $24,500 area is going to react. If that doesn't hold, $26,000 and $24,000 is on the cards. And amid continuing talk of capitulation across crypto assets, others focused on the fate of highly correlated stock markets, such as Mike McGlone, senior commodity strategist at Bloomberg Intelligence, quoting him here on Crypto Twitter, if the stock market keeps going down, virtually everything will have peaked. Just some normal reversion can feel like a crash in the 2020-2021 risk asset pump may go down in history like 1929 and 1999. And this was in response to this Bloomberg opinion. There is no reason to think mortgage rates have peaked. Borrowers might yet come to pine for the days of a 5% loan, and at the day's lows near $27,000. Meanwhile, Bitcoin traded the closest to its May mini capitulation event since the day of the turmoil which took place at the hands of the Terra Luna implosion. And for many, the question was thus how to know where the true macro price floor for the king crypto could lie. And quoting Crypto Capo right here, if the price reaches the low 20,000s, you'll see most of crypto Twitter calling for 10,000 or even lower. That will be the bottom confirmation. And as Cointelegraph reported, guesses for a generational bottom range from as high as $27,000 to a grimly bearish $14,000 or even lower. Now, as far as the altcoins go, which are currently getting wrecked, the picture is more precarious. A look at the top 10 cryptos by market cap revealed heavier daily losses than Bitcoin, with some shedding over 10%. We have Ethereum, the largest altcoin, fell around 7% on the day, taking spot price below the realized price for the first time since May. Now, realized price refers to the combined price at which each token last moved, and its breach put ETH at an increased risk of a panic-based capitulation. Bitcoin's realized price at around $24,000 was barely touched during the May dip. Quoting Glassnode Analytics here, with the price declines over the weekend, the Ethereum market has fallen below the ETH realized price of $1,781. This means the market is holding an average unrealized loss of negative 18.4%. The realized price of ETH 2.0 deposits is higher at $2,404, with an unrealized loss of negative 39.6%. And checking out the latest from Plan B, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, he wrote, 1 Bitcoin equals 18 ETH, just like 5 years ago in April 2017. Do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to continue outpacing Ethereum? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. And quoting Edward Snowden, gold is just Bitcoin that can't be sent over the internet. And I love Jordan's response here. Gold is much easier to confiscate. Gold is easier to counterfeit. Gold is much more difficult to verify. Gold takes a long time to transfer. Gold has an unknown supply with no cap. You cannot pay for anything with your gold bars. And the list goes on. And he also shares here, FYI, I'm not a gold hater. If the choice is between cash and gold, it's gold 100% of the time. And he makes a great point. And as shared here by legendary investor Stan Druckenmiller, if we're going to have an inflationary bull market, I want to own Bitcoin. Facts. And before I break down next story of the day, over $521 million in crypto liquidated in the past 24 hours as Ethereum plummets to a 14-month low. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ether, and all the major alts are currently correcting. And in the red, we have Bitcoin down about 5% for the day, trading just above $27,300. We have Ether down 7.5%, trading just above $1,450, while Binance Coin, Cardano, XRP, Solana, and Polkadot are all correcting and in the blood red. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Hundreds of thousands of crypto traders are getting their positions liquidated as Ethereum and the rest of the digital asset markets witness yet another large sell-off event. Data from cryptocurrency futures trading and information site CoinGlass shows more than $500 million worth of crypto positions have been obliterated in the last 24 hours. If you're trading with leverage right now, shame on you. Just saying. That's right. Traders who were betting on a relief rally suffered the brunt of the sell-off as over $443 million worth of long positions were wiped out over the past day. Now, the volatility also didn't spare traders who were expecting further downside as $86 million worth of short positions were decimated in the same time frame. Now, as the bears take control of the crypto markets, CoinGlass reveals that Ethereum traders witnessed heavy losses between June 11th and June 12th to the tune of 168,000 ETH, worth nearly $245 million. And at the time of this recording, ETH is changing hands at $1,459, down over 12% in the last 24 hours. And Ethereum nosedived to $1,425 as the low today, making a 14th month low for the leading smart contract platform. And at the heels of ETH is Bitcoin. Data from CoinGlass shows that Bitcoin traders lost over 4,100 Bitcoin, worth $112 million in the past day. And all in all, CoinGlass reports that 180,389 crypto traders were liquidated in just 24 hours. like whoa. And before I break down next story of the day, Do Kwon dismisses allegation of cashing out $2.7 billion from Terra/Luna. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just above $1.1 trillion with $82 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. The Bitcoin dominance still on the climb at 47.5%, with the Ether dominance on the decline at 16.1%. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers in the past 24 hours, we have OKB leading the pack, up 10%, trading at $11.69, followed by Internet Computer, up 5%, trading at $6, followed by FTT, which is FTX token, up 2.8%, trading at $27.80. And checking out the top 100 cryptocurrency gainers for the past week, you can see a sea of red with only a handful in the green, including Osmo up 15.8%, Leo up 9.3%, and FTT up 7.6%. And checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we are currently rated a 14 in extreme fear, yesterday at 12, last week at 10, and last month at 10 in extreme fear. And at the rate we're going, I will not be surprised if we see us below a 10 for tomorrow. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That could be a great buying opportunity like we're witnessing right now. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. But all right, now let's break down the next story of the day. Do Kwon, the CEO and co-founder of the infamous Terra/Luna and Terra UST ecosystems, refuted the claims of cashing out $80 million every month for nearly 3 years. That's right, numerous unconfirmed reports surfaced on June 11th claiming Kwon's participation in draining liquidity out of Luna and UST before the crash of purchased US dollar peg stablecoin such as Tether USDT. Now, rumors about Kwon cashing out of Luna and UST reserves surfaced after a Twitter thread by Fatman Terra shared the alleged details of how Kwon, along with the Terra influencers, managed to drain funds while artificially maintaining the liquidity. As revealed here, some of you thought $80 million per month was bad. That's nothing. Here's how Do Kwon cashed out $2.7 billion over the span of mere months, thanks to Degen Box, the perfect mechanism to drain liquidity out of the Luna and UST system and into hard money like USDT. When you're a paper billionaire, it's hard to cash out. Dumping $2 billion in Luna for USD on the market will cause a major crash. Sure, Do Kwon can always use his burn/mint printer to convert it all to UST, but how do you turn $2 billion of UST into real money without breaking the peg? And this thread goes on and on. It's actually a 13-part series, so I'm not going to read it all, but I'll include it in the show notes below the video in the description. Let's get to Do Kwon's response. This should be obvious, but the claim that I cashed out $2.7 billion from anything is categorically false. And he continues, two contradictory claims seem to exist where, number one, Do's wallets are doxed and he still owns most of his Luna through the airdrop, and number two, Do dumped all of his tokens to make billions. A lane should be ideally picked. To reiterate, for the last 2 years, the only thing I have earned is a nominal cash salary from TFL and deferred taking most of my founder's tokens because I didn't need it, and B, didn't want to cause unnecessary finger pointing of he has too much. And he continues, hope that is clear. I didn't say much because I don't want to seem like I am playing victim, but I lost most of what I had in the crash too. I have said this multiple times. I really don't care about money much. And he concludes here, please say things that are proven and true. If you're spreading falsehood, that just adds to the pain of everyone who has lost. Thank you. So there you have it. What are your thoughts surrounding the allegations of Do Kwon stealing $80 million per month? Do you think he is guilty or innocent? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, Mr. B, a developer from Anchor Protocol, a Terra-centric sub-ecosystem, allegedly warned Kwon about the unrealistic high interest rates. Mr. B said that the platform was designed only to offer an interest rate of 3.6% for keeping the Terra ecosystem stable, but was changed to 20% just before the release. Quoting him here, I thought it was going to collapse from the beginning. I designed it, but it collapsed 100%. Now, the developer allegedly suggested to Kwon about lowering the interest rates, but the request was refused. Now, also note that Do Kwon has been summoned to attend a hearing on the matter in South Korea in mid-May. We'll see how this all rolls out. And before I break down our final stories of the day, crypto market pullback imminent. According to top crypto analyst, shares his downside targets for Bitcoin as well as the alts, as well as Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital expects the next crypto bull cycle to start in Q4 of this year. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 1,200 400 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my crypto merch store live at merch.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this, and help support the channel with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, you can follow me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. We're currently receiving over $500,000 downloads per month, so I want to say I greatly appreciate your continued support. And of course, you can follow me on crypto Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok. So wherever you're at, be sure to plug in and follow me there. But all right, now let's break down our next story of the day. A closely tracked market analyst is predicting a significant pullback for the king crypto, as well as the alts, which he says could drive the value of all crypto assets below the $1 trillion level, which we're not that far from right now. Justin Bennett tells his 101,000 Twitter followers that the total chart, which tracks the market cap of all the cryptos, is in the midst of a breakdown from a bearish continuation pattern. As he shares here, it doesn't get much cleaner than this. Today's breakdown from total opens up the $1 trillion psychological level. The actual objective is $950 billion to be exact. And according to the crypto strategist, the $1 trillion price area offers a crucial support level for the entire digital asset markets. As he shares here, $1 trillion was also the most heavily traded level during the early 2021 consolidation. Bottom line, another 15% lower from the entire crypto market seems likely before we can start talking about the potential for relief. And he also shares, remember that Bitcoin will be the closest to that negative 15% mark. Alts, especially lower caps, will probably outpace it by 1.5 to 2x. So there you have it. Now let's break down our final story of the day. Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital expects the next crypto bull cycle to start in Q4 of this year. That's right. Mike Novogratz, CEO of the crypto investment company Galaxy Digital, has recently predicted that the next bull cycle of Bitcoin, the largest crypto by market cap, could start in the Q4 of 2022. Novogratz shared his opinion at the Consensus 2022 conference in Austin, Texas. And according to the billionaire investor, Bitcoin is not going to trade well until the Federal Reserve takes a break. And as reported by CoinDesk, Novogratz also stated that the flagship crypto would bottom before the United States equity markets. As he predicts here, my hope is that by the Q4, the economy will be slowing enough that the Fed says we're going to pause, and then you'll see the next crypto cycle start. Then Bitcoin will break from equities and lead markets. Rates are going to 5% in the US. I hope crypto can decouple. And he furthered by urging investors to fight the impulse to be so greedy so as to successfully navigate the bull market when it finally arrives. Now, the former hedge fund manager cited the collapsed Luna as an example. He said investors who bought Luna early saw returns up to 300 times their initial investment, meaning if you would have invested $1,000, you could have potentially had a return of $300,000 if you cashed out at the peak. If you didn't cash out, obviously that all went to zero. And quoting him again here, when ecosystems go real fast, there is a reason for it. Know what you are investing in. You don't get 18% for free. Now, sage advice. However, he should have took his own advice, as he was heavily invested in Luna and in fact had a Luna tattoo on his arm. So I wouldn't be surprised if he literally at one point was earning hundreds of millions or billions of dollars in Luna profits before it all crashed and went practically to zero. Now, meanwhile, Novogratz has stated that the continuous drop in the prices of digital currencies could be attributed to the market's reaction to the United States Federal Reserve stimulus withdrawal. Now, for a quick recap, what I covered with you here in today's show: the Bitcoin price drops to its lowest level since May as the Ethereum market trades at an 18.4% loss. We also discussed over $500 million in crypto was liquidated in just 24 hours as Ethereum plummets to a 14-month low. And we also discussed Do Kwon dismissing the allegations of cashing out $2.7 billion from Terra/Luna. And we also discussed the crypto market pullback imminent, according to top crypto analysts who shared his downside targets for Bitcoin as well as alts. We also discussed Mike Novogratz of Galaxy Digital expecting the next crypto bull cycle to begin in Q4 of this year. Where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now for the top 3 comments from yesterday's episode. Stephen Hubbs wrote, Do Kwon deserves jail time. All the lost money sent down a deep hole by investors. He walks away with hundreds of millions. Expect Bitcoin to peak before its next 2024 halving. I am predicting November 30th, 2023, it'll hit a top of the Bitcoin log growth curves again like it did in the 3 previous bull tops in June of 2011, November 2013, and December 2017. The top of the curves on November 30th, 2023 is $340,000. Now we're talking, fam. $340,000 Bitcoin price on November 30th, 2023. Send it. And our next featured comment comes from eCoin. Aloha JV, top curated crypto news again, wide-ranging crypto content again, consistent format and flow again, engaging commentary again, solid show again, chronic surf, my brother. Cheers, fam. Thanks for tuning in HODL. And our third and final featured comment coming from Jay Mart. That's what they all say. The truth is nobody knows. However, it does appear that if you buy Bitcoin and just HODL it, you will come out on top in the next 5 to 10 years. Exactly, fam. All Bitcoin long-term HODLers are in profit. That, my friend, is a fact. And to be featured on tomorrow's episode, drop me a comment right down below.